7 reasons having a resource page will double your income on today's episode.
Today's episode is brought to you by FreshBooks. Accounting and bookkeeping mistakes destroy thousands of small businesses every single day. Bookkeeping doesn't have to be hard. Turn to the #1 invoicing software for small businesses. Start for free today at servenomaster.com/FreshBooks.
Are you tired of dealing with your boss? Do you feel underpaid and underappreciated? If you want to make it online, fire your boss and start living your retirement dreams now, then you've come to the right place. Welcome to SNM065 Podcast, where you'll learn how to open new revenue streams and make money while you sleep. Presented live from a tropical island in the South Pacific by best-selling author Jonathan Green. Now, here's your host.
I just finished work on rebuilding my own resource page. It took me a full day and a half, 18 hours of work, designing graphics, programming, and putting all this effort to make everything perfect. And when everything was finally done, I got an email from one of my listeners, one of my followers, someone just like you, letting me know that there was a mistake at the top of the page. There was a mistake in the way I had created the header. And part of it was getting cut off on the side of the page on smaller monitors. In his email, he said it would probably just take you 5 or 10 minutes to fix it. It seems like a small thing. It's this little glitch. I wish that's how long it took. Instead of 15 minutes, it took me nearly 2 hours working with one of my friends to figure out, diagnose the problem, and repair it. We were trying everything. It took us so long, but I wanted everything to be perfect. Why would I put so much time into this page? We often think of the resource page as a pile of garbage. And if you look at some larger companies, their resource pages are so horrible. They're just a list of every affiliate they can get their hands on. They're disorganized, they're ugly, they're useless. But when done right, when done properly, it becomes something very valuable to both you and your customers. We always want to give as much value as possible to our listeners, to our followers, to our fans. And there are 7 reasons why you absolutely must build, set up, and maintain your resource page today. Now, the first of these reasons is to help you deal with the people who email you, the people who ask you questions all the time. What WordPress theme do you use? Where do you host your website? What's your favorite plugin for this? What's your favorite plugin for that? As you build a following, people ask you those questions, and they're not annoying questions. There's nothing wrong with asking these questions. They're all reasonable questions. When people see what you do, they want to simply replicate it. Just last night, one of my coaching clients was saying how much she liked my website, and I said, great, I can help you replicate the look. My website's built on Thrive themes. I can download the template from my website that I built and send it to you. You can upload it. Your website will look very similar to mine. I have no problem with this. The challenge is when it happens all the time. As you start to become popular, you will get emails asking you the same questions over and over again. Having a resource page makes it easy. If you go to servenomaster.com/toolbox, you can see my resource page and how much work I put into it, all of the graphics I did myself, rather than use the graphics provided by the company, by the product, by the service. I used my own and created my own so that the page would look beautiful and match my messaging, match my branding. You'll notice that all of the images have that 1950s cartoon look that I really like. It's the same image, design, style. It's the exact same artist that I use for my product covers, my product boxes, for my own stuff. So the branding lines up. I put in a lot of effort for a reason. I want it to all match up. So when someone asks me a question and sends me a question, hey, what are the 7 plugins you use? What are the pieces of the pieces of software, the infrastructure behind your podcast? How do I record, edit, and upload my podcast? All of the links are there. I can say, oh, all of the links to what I use are on my resource page. Now, my resource page doesn't include things I don't use. It does include a few things I don't use as much anymore, or that I've shifted to something else, but that I used for a very long time. So as much as I use Thrive themes and it's how I build all my landing pages, I do still have some landing pages that I built with lead pages. I'm still a lead pages customer. So I include what I use and also what I use, but not as often. As much as I use Thrive themes for my pen name websites right now, they're all built using the Genesis theme. So I mentioned that. You can share things that are both your main tool, your main resource, but also alternatives. And in this way, people can look at something, and if they go, oh, Thrive theme's too expensive for me, it's not the right fit, there's an alternative there. It's a little more affordable. And you also try to provide really, really good content, a lot of value. So there's nothing there that I don't use, don't believe in, and have never used. I don't have anything like that on there. It's a real easy way to centralize all of your affiliate links, to have a single page that's in charge of generating revenue for your website. So whenever people want to find a link to something, you can say, oh, all the links to everything I've mentioned is just on my Toolbox page. You could say that, then people know to go there for your links. And also when you're creating links within a blog post or something, you can quickly grab your affiliate link from your Toolbox page. You can copy and paste it into your blog post. I don't have all of my affiliate links memorized, and sometimes I have to go find them. It's very easy to have them centralized and organized. Now, my resource page and your resource page, it should not be alphabetical. That's ridiculous. It should be by product, by content, by area. So I have a podcast area, I have a blog area, I have an email area, these different sections. So if someone's asking me a question about email, I can go to the email section, find the exact link or the exact reference I want. And one of the reasons that I always use my Pretty Link affiliate links, I use my redirects, the reason all my links that I send out are like servenomaster.com /this and /that, /Traffic Planet, /Thrive Themes. It's because I can't always remember the perfect spelling of the actual product website. So even when I have non-affiliate links, and about 20% of the links on that page are non-affiliate links, some of the products that I really love, like Scrivener, they don't have an affiliate program. Now, I did download for $20 the Scrivener for your iPad yesterday. And that, being an iPhone app, is something that I can recommend through an affiliate link. I haven't used the app enough to feel comfortable recommending it. Sure, it's got like 500 5-star reviews. Doesn't matter. I haven't used it enough. I downloaded it just so I could have it next to me while I'm recording my new book. So eventually I might be able to have an affiliate link for the iOS version of Scrivener. But for now, if you go to servenomaster.com /Scrivener, it takes you right to their page. And the reason I have that is because their link is so weird. Their website is called literatureandlatte.com. You have to go to /Scrivener /mac.php or something weird like that. The link's really weird and hard, even for a non-affiliate link. So it makes a lot of sense to have tracking links. It also allows me to see which links are getting clicked and which ones never get clicked. Number 3, people notice their traffic sources. So when someone notices on their product page or their website that they've gotten 10 or 50 visitors all from your website /resources or your website /toolbox, they're going to go check it out and see, who is this person sending me traffic? Who is this person? Even for non-affiliate links, for anything, when you're sending traffic to people, they get curious and then they come find you. And you might find that someone then becomes interested in who you are, and you could end up forming a relationship with one of these product owners. You can form these cool relationships. People find you. They go, wow, you sent me some traffic. I wanted to get to know you. I saw your blog. And then they leave a comment on your blog. It's very cool when you recommend a product and then the product owner leaves a great comment on your blog. It lets you know that they've seen what you're doing. And it's a good feeling of affirmation. It will also increase how many sales you make, because people will see, oh my gosh, this person knows the owner. That's great. When your visitors see a post or a comment by the product owner on your website, it says, this person has a stronger connection. This is a stronger recommendation, and they're going to feel more comfortable. And you'll notice your affiliate commissions start to rise. Number 4, your page can become a real resource that people refer to when they go, oh, what are all the things I need to start a blog? What are all the things I need? What are all the links that I need to go to set up my podcast? What are all the links I need for setting up an email campaign, all these different things? What are the best products to learn this or best products to learn that? These are very valuable things we can put together. Very valuable resource. I do go to other people's resource page all the time. There are a couple of resources page I refer to when I'm looking for particular things. When I was deciding if I wanted to use ConvertKit, I went to someone else, a blog I follow. I went to their resource page and I clicked on their link. I said, I want to be sure that I go to the right thing. There are a lot of mailing list products that have different and similar names and all of these things. I wanted to go to the right one. Very excited to use that resource page. It made it easier for me. So it's not just about making money for you. It's also about making life easier for your followers. They can go to that page, find what they're looking for. They can say, oh, I heard Jonathan talk about a WordPress theme on his podcast, but I can't remember which episode. Can you imagine how annoying it is? Maybe this happened to you. You have to go to all of my old episodes to try and find the one out where I mentioned that one link. No, that's too annoying. That's too difficult. It's important to have as many of your relevant links on this resource page so that people who are looking for something you mentioned can find it more easily. So it benefits. We're really trying to build something that is useful and helpful for our audience. Something that makes life easier for our followers. There are also tons of search engine optimization rewards. You know, and if you remember yesterday's episode, we talked a lot about increasing the SEO work, the amount of search engine love you get for your website. Having a resource page which has all these centralized outbound links is very valuable. People will then come back through the links from the website to check you out. Having something that people spend time on and is valuable in this way, search engines like that. They like when you allow people to leave your website and go to other places that are valuable to them. They see that, and that will increase your search engine results. And the seventh, and of course, the most important reason to have your resource page is that you're going to make more money. When you have a well-built resource page, when you have a well-designed resource page, and if you want to copy mine, feel free. Please just create your own artwork, since I did make all the art myself. But if you want to copy the design, if you want to use the template, and in fact, if you buy Thrive Themes, if you sign up for Thrive Themes through my affiliate link, I will gladly simply download my template and email it to you. And you can upload it and swap out your links and your images. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with providing value and encouraging you in every way possible to have a really beautiful and brilliant page. My Toolbox page is called Toolbox because someone who I used to be in a mastermind with, who has a very popular blog about building blogs, I was looking at his resource page and modeling some of the things he was doing as far as structure. And I noticed his was called Toolbox instead of Resource. I thought, that's cool, that's unique. I want to be a Toolbox too. That's where the idea came from. Not every idea I have is original. Setting up everything in this way, setting up things in a way that is unique, where you have your own look, your own design. It has the appearance of professionalism. It shows that you care about it, that it's of value. Creating all those really beautiful images isn't just about me. It's about giving you a better experience. It's so annoying when you're looking at a page and all of the different images are so different, because some product owners, all they have is a logo. Some of them don't have very good artistic design. They miss out on these elements. They don't provide these resources to their affiliates, to their fans. So if you try to put together all the graphics that are provided by these companies, some have beautiful banners and some have terrible banners, it's worthless. It's inconsistent and it makes it uncomfortable. Having a consistent design that you put in some time to create is a better user experience and will generate more revenue for you. This is a centralized place. It's a resource. It's a tool. Do not put links on this page that you don't believe in. Don't link to products you don't use. Don't link to products that you're against. I only recommend 2 hosting companies. You'll notice that I only recommend a Small Orange and Traffic Planet, which is now called WPX Hosting. Why? Because those are the 2 hosts that I use for my websites. There is another alternative out there that pays a lot more money for people that recommend their hosting program, but the product is garbage. It used to be a good product. Like 5 years ago when they first started, it was pretty good. Now it's terrible. The reason they pay the most to their affiliates of anyone else is because their product isn't good. Rather than improve their product, they'd rather just force affiliates. And you'll find almost no bad reviews anywhere of this hosting company until you look at one of those websites where people post their ratings and post their experiences. Then it's like 1 out of 5 stars. But anyone who's writing a review and has an affiliate link at the end, they always give these glowing reviews of this terrible service. I don't do that. A lot of people are big affiliates for Bluehost. Now, I did have a Bluehost account. I have hosted with them 5 or 6 years ago, but I don't currently. They're very popular to recommend, and if you look at some of my competitors or some of the people I follow, they're always recommending Bluehost. I just don't. I didn't have a great experience with them. One of my sites got hacked and they didn't fix the problem. They blamed me. They shut down my account and kind of took away my access. And I said, you guys are the ones that messed up. Why don't you guys close your security loopholes? So I didn't have the best of experience with Bluehost. I'm sure other people have great experiences, but that's why I don't recommend them, because I don't currently use them. I'm sure they're fine. I don't think they're really horrible. I just happen to have a little bad experience, and most hosts are like that. Most hosts blame you when you get hacked. They never take the blame for it. They're never like, we're not in charge of security. You have to secure your own website. And it's like, well, thanks. So that's a common experience for all hosts, but I don't host with them anymore, but I did, and everything was fine until it happened. So for that reason, it's not something I recommend. You have to have a level of integrity with what you recommend, or people will turn against you. So don't get excited by things that have really big paydays. Don't only list things that have affiliate programs. If I was only recommending stuff that I got paid on, I would never mention Scrivener because they don't pay. But why would I do that? Even sometimes I'll have an affiliate link for a product and then I'll see there's a coupon you can go through to get the product for cheaper rather than using my link. I'm going to tell you about the coupon when I notice those. That's just how I do business. I would rather have a long-term relationship than get that short-term sale. So make sure you maintain your integrity as you build out and design a high-quality resource page. It will make you money for a very long time into the future, and it's one of the keys to securing your financial future. And these are 7 reasons why you absolutely must have a resource page.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Servenomaster. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss another episode. We'll be back tomorrow with more tips and tactics on how to escape that rat race. Head over to servenomaster.com/podcasts now for your chance to win a free copy of Jonathan's bestseller, Servenomaster. All you have to do is leave a 5-star review of this podcast. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Servenomaster podcast. Follow me at facebook.com/servenomaster.